Hola.
Happy Friday. This is my mom, in case you can't notice the resemblance.
Yes, I'm mom.
Yes.
Hola.
She's not my sister. Everybody likes to say she's my sister. It like makes her day. And you know it. She's just like, oh really?
Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
I'm not your sister.
Well, I might as well milk it while I can.
Uh-huh.
When I don't think this is gonna happen for another 20 years. So
No.
I might as well milk it now.
Yeah,
Well, I can.
exactly. Yeah. So anyway, so that way now you know where I get my good looks from.
Thank you.
This lady.
Thank you.
Anyway, so she's a little surprise visit for me. She came yesterday, which I was so excited. We all love mom.
Yeah.
And
Cooking.
Nana. Yes, you're cooking
Desserts.
too. Yes.
Anyway.
Yes. Anyway, so for Friday, Fun Friday, I figured why not use my mom? And so yep, my
To put
mom.
things straight, right?
No.
Yes.
To say how I was raised by my mom, okay? So, Mexican mamas, they like, you never say no to them at all, or else the chancla comes out.
Oh yeah. Or
But-
whatever.
But you
No,
like,
just
yeah.
kidding.
I know, literally. Nowadays, you can't do that. Like, nowadays, you would be going to jail if stuff like that happened. But not in Mexico. And anyway, so the stuff that comes out of my mom's mouth, she still thinks that she never said anything. She totally did. So, okay, these are very controversial topics in my house. So when I was little, she told me that my dad was drowning in the ocean and dolphins came and saved him and took him to shore.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She was like probably 5 years old, and I didn't say the story like that. That only says how much the story you tell your kids, and the kids, they listen to a total different story.
Mm-mm.
I didn't say that.
No.
I said we were in Turks and Caicos or somewhere.
Uh-huh.
We were scuba diving, so we jumped, or snorkeling. We jumped off the boat, and your dad was the last one to jump. He was the first one. So he jumped
See,
first.
already facts are going all over the
He
place.
jumped first.
You be the judge.
And I was seeing from on top of the boat that there were some dolphins playing around him. And the guy of the boat said, be careful, don't move too much, because the dolphins will want to play and they can actually hurt you. They can actually break a rib or something. That's all I said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where she got that story from.
Lies.
No.
So this is how I'm gonna prove that she's lying, okay? So I was always sweet little innocent Alexia
She was.
growing up.
She was.
But my brother,
She was actually boring. She never
Yeah.
got into trouble or anything
Yeah.
like that.
my brother though, he did.
Oh, yes.
And he always used to
She-
swallow his gum. And one time, I was just sitting in the chair, like in the car, and Andre swallows his gum.
We
and
were
my
at the
mom-
dentist, actually.
Dentist. Oh, well, there you go. And the dentist, and he swallows his gum, and my mom says, you know what? She did the Mexican thing. She goes, I had enough. Andre, if you keep swallowing your gum, an eagle is gonna come find you wherever you are, and is gonna grab the throat. Is gonna come and take the gum out of your throat.
I did say that. No, I said that it was gonna go to the stomach and get it all the way
Yeah.
from the inside.
And I had never swallowed my gum at that point. I'm freaking out, going, oh no. Like,
Hey, but it worked.
it worked.
They never stop eating the gum ever
No,
again.
they did stop.
They did stop eating the gum. They
Mexicans.
never.
Mexicans people.
They
And-
never ate
No,
the gum ever
But
again.
the issue was, is fast forward.
12 years, they're still believing it.
years old. No, Andrew never believed it. I was the only one that actually bought it. Andrew was like 2 years later, swallowed a gum, was like, oh, no eagle. 12 years later, like, I'm in Canada. We already moved to Canada, where there's not a lot of eagles compared to Mexico. And I swallow a gum. I am hiding in the closet for 3 hours. I was so needing to go pee. And I was like, this eagle's gonna find me. He's gonna take this gum out of my belly.
But it worked.
Yeah, and I had to come find you crying, telling you that I had swallowed my gum, and you were like, "What? You
Hey.
still believe that?"
Or like when your brother was asking about Santa Claus. Remember?
And yeah, yeah, and told me that
Andre was 8 years old, Alexa 7. And Andre's like, Mom, you said we're never to lie. So I'm going to ask you a question. And
Lawyer
you
now.
cannot lie. And Alexa was there, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And Andre's like, are you and my dad Santa Claus? And I'm thinking, well, when you put it that way, that I cannot lie. Yeah, we are. We are.
And I was there.
And Alexa was there. Alexa was bawling. I'm like, why are you crying if I'm answering? So anyway, I burst her balloon.
Yeah.
When she
So
was
we
7.
decided we're not doing Santa Claus for the girls. I don't want them to be as traumatized as I was about it.
And besides, anyway.
I know.
I just,
Other subjects.
I
for
made
that.
you a favor.
Yeah, you totally
Well.
did. Anyway, so hope you, I know this could literally go on all day.
Oh, yeah.
So I just figured to share you some of my Latina. This is how you get raised in Latina land, okay? And just weird things. It works. Yeah, it totally works. Anyway, have a good weekend.
Bye.
See ya.